Rob, can you hear us?
I hear you fine. I can't see anything, but I can hear you.
Oh, no. Well, you should be able to see us. Hold on, Tubbs. What does he have to do to see
I
us?
should.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
switch to gallery view.
Switch to gallery view, maybe?
I'm in a, hold on. I see this. Oh, look, now I see everybody.
But where
Hi,
are the
everybody.
where are the compliments? If you see us, we should get compliments immediately.
Well, luckily, I just see 3 people that aren't you, but I'm fine with that. Wait, no, there you are. I had something covering you up.
Okay.
How you doing, buddy?
Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming on.
You too. It's good to see you, man. It's nice to be on. Nice to be anywhere, obviously.
Well, it is true. It is true. Rob Thomas, whom I think we must have met. I'm going to take it as before Tanya, before Sissany here. We must have met. I think it was, for me, it was the show you did in Matchbox 20. Might have been the Wheel Turn or one of those smaller venues on stage right when Push came out and you were promoting that album.
Yeah, it was before I was married.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So what year-ish was that, you think?
That had to be 98, 97, 98, around there.
Were you guys born? Tanya, were you...
Yes.
I mean, you know, Rob looks young, but he's been around.
I was in seventh grade.
I like that they're Ryan. I like that they're young enough to get offended by being called young. Like
right, exactly.
Because once they get to our age, they're gonna be like, "That's no, I wasn't even born then."
Yeah, there's this.
And
bridge
by the way,
period.
and I don't know why they'll have that voice, but they just will. They will. I don't know.
Hey, how is Marisol? How's she doing?
She's doing okay, man. Thanks for asking. She says hi, by the way. That was her last instructions to me before I came down to the studio was tell Ryan. I said, hey.
Well, please send love. Please send love and big hugs. Hey, it was so cool to hear when the news broke that you and Santana were doing some stuff back together again and, of course, bringing in American authors as well. What was it like to reunite with Santana?
Well, you know, I mean, him and I had never kind of disbanded, you know, like we talk all the time. Like, it's funny, when we were on the road just right before the pandemic, we were both on the road, you know, in different places. And every night we'd get on the phone with each other and like send each other pictures of the show and talk about like how it was going. Like sometimes he would just send me reviews of his shows and I would be like, are you bragging? He was like, yeah, I'm bragging. So he's like, he just stayed, you know, over the years, just stayed one of my closest friends. And so when I was working on this track with Zach from the Authors, I just wanted to get Carlos to play guitar on it. And then he let me know that he was just about done with his album and kind of was missing one song, and that this sounded like the song that he was missing. So it all just kind of was fortuitous and just happened naturally.
And it just makes sense too. I mean, to hear you guys together. Rob Thomas is with us. Something about Christmas time is the Christmas album. Let me just play a little bit. I was listening to some of these. If I was playing Name That Tune, in a second, I would recognize your voice. You have that.
Doesn't that immediately also doesn't that want to make you start seasonal drinking early? Like
yes.
Immediately.
Yes.
Sure.
And here, have another one with this.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas.
I mean, come on. This song gives me chills.
I wrote that.
Yes, that will. What a hit that's going to be. that may have some traction.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna stick around.
What is there one that's on the album that really does give you that chill? I mean, that for me would give me chills every time.
Well, you know, it's funny too, because it was a record of it was going to be just half originals and half covers, but all the covers, they weren't really going to be any traditional songs. They were going to be just songs that I grew up with loving, like the Bryan Adams songs or the Ray Charles song. And I was talking with my label, and they were just kind of wanted one traditional song. And literally, I just pulled up traditional Christmas songs, and immediately it was the Frank Sinatra version of that song. And I thought if there was going to be one traditional song I wanted to do, it was that. And that turned out to be one of my favorite ones on there.
When you think about Christmas, for me, it's like this kind of music. It's obviously, as you said, there's a holiday beverage involved. There's lots of good food and memories. And I remember growing up, Rob.
Oh, by the way, I also know that when it comes to the holidays, you allow yourself one carb. And I'm very proud of you for that.
and you always say, congratulations, enjoy. But I remember growing up as a kid listening to Christmas music, you know, an album now like yours, where it would be on a 5-disc CD player. And we'd put all these CDs of people's different Christmas albums in the changer and just let it go around, you know?
I still have one of my old like iPod Nano or Mini or something like that. and I just kept it and loaded it with only Christmas music. So then, like right after Thanksgiving, the Christmas iPod comes out, and then that's what we put in.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, and by the way, Thanksgiving. Speaking of which, you're going to be in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. You'll be on the Hallmark float. Now,
How cool is that? By the way, listen, it's not just a parade. I'm on the Hallmark Channel float. That is like Christmas coming at you hard in 3D.
You are a fan of the Hallmark movies, right? And the program.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am unapologetically. I mean, I get really geeky about my Hallmark movies. They're great. They're fun.
Yeah,
they make you feel good. And I want to just mention, speaking of Macy's, today is Macy's Wish List Wednesday, and we partner with Macy's, who's working with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Such a great organization. You can go to Macy's.com/believe to write a letter to Santa, because for every letter submitted to Santa Online, Macy's will donate $1 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And with Rob Thomas here talking about gifts, Black Friday is this week. Is there what's on your list? What's on your list, Rob?
I think staying away from many Black Friday sales is the first thing that's going to be on my list. I also like to point out that Macy's.com is a really good way to buy your gifts online without having to go through the craziness.
I like that. I like that. I'm my mother would always get me a gift under $20, and that'd be socks, and then that'd be Christmas Eve, and then underwear on Christmas Day.
Great gifts.
My mom, my mom used to really try and make stockings fun. Like, we weren't allowed to stockings was like a Christmas Eve thing, right? We could open stockings on Christmas Eve and do the presents on Christmas Day. And so, but she always would try, like different little fun toys and things like that. And the one thing that was always a constant every year was, I don't know if you remember, but it's the book of lifesavers. It looks like an actual Christmas book, and you open it up and it has all the rolls of lifesavers in it.
I do remember those.
Gosh.
Yeah, that makes me that really makes me miss my mom. She went crazy at Christmas.
I don't want to spotlight my mother here, but she would go to Macy's and only get the sample cologne and put the sample cologne in the stocking as if it were a gift.
That's great for travel.
It's nice.
But that's better. My mom would just rip out the little fragrance pieces from the magazine.
And you rub it on your sweater. Hey, man, great to see you. Rob's album.
I'm sorry, ladies. A magazine was this thing that we used to read.
Oh, yeah. I heard about those. I think they're in museums now. Oh, paper?
Rob Thomas's album, Something About Christmas Time, is out now. And watch the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. It's on NBC. Brother, great to see you. Let's hang out soon, okay?
Yeah, man, definitely. Stay safe. And if I don't see you before then, have a great holiday, okay?
Okay, buddy. Take good care. Bye-bye.
All right, bye, guys.